saw. They saw. He saw. One night in checkered leather, snoozing on the rug, ready to set its new sun. There, up in the rock.
Hey, Sebastian.
Yes.
Do you remember the time I told you about Angelina Jolie?
Oh yes, I remember. It was Friday, I think, one Friday, and I was at your place when Jon Voight called. He tried to get him, to play this picture, and he said he's too busy doing some stuff with MGM.
Right.
At the same time, he tried to have his daughter, but he was so busy and we couldn't get any good answer from him.
Right.
But it was a good chance we just missed there.
Now,
it was your fault.
Everything is always my fault.
I kept saying, ask about his daughter, ask about his daughter. And you were not concerned about his daughter.
Not at all.
That's the reason we messed up this day.
His daughter knows me.
Yeah, yes, Angelina Jolie.
She came over to me and shook my hand and I said, perhaps one day you and I
will be in my movie.
This was before she did quite on the set.
Yes.
Listen, I wish you a lot of success in your movie.
Okay, thank you very much.
How many movies have you done thus far?
Only one by now.
What's the name of it?
The Backyard.
The Backyard. Tell me about it.
Backyard.
Give me a strong handshake. All right.
Okay, the Backyard is based on this book I published in Canada, The Color of Love. Published in Canada in French. I'm French speaking. That's why it's funny accent also. Okay. So it's based on the book I published in Canada.
What's the title in French in Canada?
La couleur de l'amour. La couleur de l'amour.
La couleur de l'amour.
Yes.
That's my French.
You'll be good on it. But we can't impress. That's all Americans, so they don't, they speak only English.
I need to know the right.
That would be the best way to learn already.
I'm going to say a phrase in French. Je suis un peu accolé pour toutes les circonstances pour des poivres mineurs. Comprende?
Comprende Spanish.
But did you understand the French part of it first?
A little bit, yeah.
Tell me what I said.
How to translate really?
Je suis un peu affolé, étonné pour toutes les circonstances des pauvres mineurs del roman germinal.
Okay. Very hard to translate, but because I don't really understand, what you try to say, I heard the word affolé, which means, a little bit,
Absurde.
Affolé, what should I say?
Étonné.
Surprise. Yeah.
I was very surprised by the circumstances of poor miners
in Germinal. Germinal, I never read Germinal. I just maybe read 2 or 3 pages of Germinal. It's a French. I can't talk about the French books because that's another story from me. I don't like that.
What books can you talk about?
Books, I don't read lots of other writers. Only African writers I study with them, and the only French writer I used to read is Guy Descartes. That's my favorite, yeah. Besides Guy Descartes, no other French writer I read.
How do you spell his name?
Guy Descartes. Descartes, like, Descart.
Descartes.
Yeah, Guy Descartes, yeah. That's one of my best writers, yeah.
I know that I've learned a lot from you, and I want to thank you very much.
I learned a lot from you too, from America, from Hollywood.
Hey.
My road to Hollywood is from you.
That's true. And it's a road paved in gold.
That will be the best. Let's hope for the best. And one day.
Something, Sebastian?
Yes.
I know, I've always said this. And it's a secret just between you and I.
Okay.
But I've helped so many people in my life. Never expected anything in return.
That's African way.
But I've discovered that when you don't expect anything, you never get anything back.
Not always true. Not always true.
Yeah, how is it different?
The difference is, if I try to talk about it, you go through the religions, and a lot of people want to hear about religions. As a destiny, do something and don't expect people to pay it back, but you get your reward from, maybe the other world. It's a lot different. Okay. But
what advice do you have to give me?
Keep doing what you do best and don't expect from anybody anything. Everything will come by itself.
Sebastian, I know I'm a man and all that, and you know I'm a man, but you have the prettiest eyes I've ever seen in Africa.
Don't say that between men. In Africa, it's not good to hear such things from a man.
That's why I'm an American. Thank God.
Okay.
Men can be
Okay, say that. Okay.